Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Warwick. I'm here to give a testimonial to the FXFtraders.com site. Um, I know Mark Bunnell fairly well over the years. I've gotten to know him, and he's been one of the best and coolest members of the Forex traders group that I run. I run the Melbourne Forex group, the Los Angeles Forex group, and the Chicago Forex group. I now live in Melbourne. I started trading in 2006, and I've done okay. I've also had property investments, but with Forex particularly and trading in general, I've had my ups and downs in the industry, and I just didn't give up that easily. And it's a good thing I didn't give up. Most traders I hear give up after about 5 years, and very few stick to it. The most seem to be looking for a lottery ticket, I think, if that's what you want to call it. If you hear anything that you can make a lot of money in a short period of time, really, really question that. Um, if you do listen to it and fall for that, you will probably soon find out it just isn't possible unless you get real lucky. And honestly, luck doesn't last too long in this business. Since watching Mark talk about his trading ideas, and he does this on the website. Let's see if I can kind of bring it up to show you. What's it look like? Oh, here's me in the Melbourne Forex group. And I've got the other Forex groups as well, the Los Angeles and the Chicago Forex group. But that's basically my group here in Melbourne, Australia. And it's a good bunch of guys. And we do have quite a few events here and there. And this is the FXFtraders.com site. There's Mark right there if you want to see what he's done. You just click the button and up he pops and he tells you all about it. He does it for about half an hour to 45 minutes every single weekday. I feel sorry for him because that's a lot of work, but it saves me doing a lot of work too. And I've thanked him I don't know how many times. So since watching Mark, I can wholeheartedly say that I'm glad I stuck with it. And I'm so grateful to Mark for being so patient and so repetitive in a good way and generous with his time for all the subscribers, actually. Um, there is a subscription fee, but I have to say my trading paid for it in the first month. And that was me being very cautious and very conservative. Uh, the site is great to chat with other traders as well. You can even chat with Mark anytime. He's usually there if you want to pop something up. I'm not a good salesperson. You can tell that. I never have been. I don't even like giving testimonials, but I think for Mark and for FXF traders, um, it's so well worth the actual blurb I'm giving you now because I think it's a great site. It's got a lot of great traders on there. It's a great way to interact. It's a great way to learn. I mean, every single day he shows you all the markets and everything you should sort of be looking at. And then he looks at all the different trades. He'll go back and review every Wednesday. He does a Wednesday workshop. It's really, really good. Now you're probably thinking, okay, Warwick, why is it so good? Well, I think I'd like to show you my actual trading account, one of my smaller accounts, I have to admit, but I've focused entirely on Mark's trading. All right, what have I done? Did I push the wrong damn button? Okay, here it is. This is a printout from my MT4. I just did it just now. It's May 28th at about 7:20 p.m. And you can see all my trades. I do a lot of little trades to sort of capture what direction we're heading. And then when I see a move, I'll go a little bigger. But all of this is nonsense until you look at the bottom. And the bottom is really the proof of the pudding. That is an equity curve from the bottom left to the top right. It isn't smooth. It isn't perfect. It never is. If you see a perfect equity curve, um, I'll pay for their signals. But I've never seen anyone give good signals and Mark really doesn't give signals. He gives trading ideas. And that's probably the biggest lesson that you're going to learn how to trade from this. So granted, my gross profit was 11 and a half and my gross loss was 7.5, but I did make 4 grand on this really small account. I only started with 5,000. So to actually, I started with less than 5,000 because I made a couple of mistakes before I was looking at Mark's trading ideas. So there's the proof of the pudding right there. If you can get a drawdown of less than 10% or about 10%, and you can have a profit factor of 1.5, right? This is um, easily a 50% return in about 6 months, maybe 7 months, I think it is. So I don't know where you're going to get that. And I don't know where you're going to get the foundation to learn how to do that. So enough of my yapping. I hope that helps. I really think Mark's got the goods when you talk to him and you listen to him and you follow his workshops. I think they're great. I really can't say anything more good about it. And without sounding like a complete moron, I'll go. I'll let you dwell on everything that I've mentioned, and I'll say good night and thank you very much for listening. Take care.